Right, and then I'll try and keep an eye on the text. So if I don't answer straight away, please excuse me, but I'm kind of enveloped in the game sometimes, and I don't know, but I'll do my best. Right, now we left it last time with Gimli, so we're on survival mode, okay? So, and survival mode, you can, or it asks you at the very beginning. Oh, let me turn the sound down on there. I've got the sound up on my tablet there. And, yeah, we're doing survival mode. Now, it asks you, at the beginning of the game whether you want to do survival mode. I don't know if it happens on the very first bit as you're coming into Whiterun, so it could be the bit where you come out into the open, but it will ask you for, do you want to do survival mode, which is pretty tough. I've had a little go in it, and man, it is really tough. It really changes the game totally. But while you're playing the game, if you haven't got survival mode on, you can still go into the settings and put this on at any time, so you can switch this on and off in the normal game anyway. So if any time you want to think, oh, I'll have a little go at this for an hour, you can do that. Okay, I think it looks like I'm on apprentice. I think it should be on adept, so I'll put it on adept for a minute. That's what it's supposed to be on, so I don't know why it's on there. And we've got our usual mods on here, same old thing. Now I left it last time with Gimli where we were at Bilbo Baggins' house, remember? So we're at sort of, well, it says Hobbiton, but it's kind of Bag End really. Right, we're Peckish. Now we were trying to find, but we were looking for an agreeable hobbit so we can just recoup our energy and stuff, and they weren't there. So I've come here to the Sleeping Giant Inn because that's where they are on this mod, because I haven't placed them in the correct positions because I've already just started it, and they normally start here. That's where the mod has put them. But that's because, the other mod is separate than this mod, so therefore, they're not all going to coincide, are they? So we're playing as Gimli, as you can see, and we are, short, just like Gimli is. I've got a mod
Good to
where
see
I can
you,
do,
my friend.
where I can pick different races, and it adds a new elf ones and dwarfs and also hobbits, so you can play this game as a hobbit as well, and I have done that at some point.
Hello, friend.
This is Merry and Pippin, I do believe. There, that's another follower that you can have.
Hello, friend.
This is Merry. Now where is Frodo and Sam?
You are going to brew a new batch of ale.
I do believe they're here, aren't they?
Good to see you again, friend.
Well, I could be wrong.
That barrel for over a month.
Good to see you again.
Yep.
Wait.
Well, that's odd, isn't it?
You'll get it.
I wonder if I could find that out. Is there a way for finding that out? That's a very good question, Ray. Why didn't you find out? Let me look.
Don't I always?
Do I'm kind of baffled now. I'm befuddled.
Good to see you.
As Bilbo was sometimes, he was quite befuddled.
I should have guessed.
Now they could be in bed, of course. And of course those two are still arguing. They always are.
It's only right, seeing as
So I may have already placed them somewhere, while I've been playing it at other times. Although they shouldn't be set back here because it's the start of the game.
You look ready to take on.
So I may have, I don't know, moved them or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm coming in here because it's nice and warm. And as you can see, our health has taken a bit of a hit there. You see, so this is where all this stuff. Now we're on level 1. We're right at the very beginning. We are a dwarf, and we have, two-handed. That's what, we're kind of a Gimli, so we're going to be into the old thing. Now our stamina is going down. Our magicka is going hungry, I believe. So this is where, you've got to carry lots of food now. So I'm going to have a little bit of bread. Probably a good idea to sit down and do this. Let's get immersed. As you know, I love this game, and many people love this game. Mainly because it just does a lot of things and has lots of systems that a lot of people, a lot of games don't have. So I can have a little bit of cheese, maybe an apple to get me 5 a day in. Now I feel satisfied. So, I don't know, let's say, now jolly good drink would help. It makes us go slower for 20 seconds, but we're not worried about that. It also gives us a little bit of hunger, so a good old drink to swill it down. I think that's a good one. And maybe a tomato. And in fact, I'll take another one of these. Now, we should be nice, fully kind of rested now. Now, you notice the bars are still down. Now, actually, let me move that the recording bar there up to the top right, because it's in the way of the bar there. So let me just do that. It won't be a second. Right. There, all right. It's a bit more than a second. I know. I grant it. It was a bit more than a second.
Feeling sick?
So it looks like I'm not feeling well. So it could well be I have a nasty effect here. Oh yeah. Right. What? Right. Had some wine, so that means our stamina is a bit slower. So we're fatigued. Total magic. So I could have a good night's sleep actually. What is the time? Well, it's 11:44 at night. I could do it. I'll tell you what. I could do it.
We got room drink too. I cook.
That's
Ain't
not
much
the
else
right
to tell.
man. Now he's obviously the barman. I think this lady, yeah, the Delphine.
You're that visitor
Excuse me.
poking around.
Get like that? I'm just asking
Sure
to
thing.
rent a room.
It's yours for a day.
I'm not poking around at all. Right, which room is it? I do believe it's this room here. I could be wrong. Does it say owned if it's the wrong bed? So let's try this. There we go. So this is the correct bed, and we got use of the chest, but obviously, you know, the next day it might be missing. I'm going to shut the door. I don't want people peeping. Yeah. So we're going to sleep on this bed, and we have got a nice two-handed axe now. You know, this is what Gimli should have. Okay. Right, and then we're going to sleep on this bed, and of course, let's have a, you know, I don't know what time the dwarves get up. I don't know. It might be 8 o'clock in the morning. Let's be kind of over the top stupid here. Could always flog some stuff, of course, at the old shop.
Until
So
next
we
time.
paid around 5 gold for the ale and...
Oh, now that is better. See, now I've kind
How
of
much
all
do we
filled
have
out
to tip?
nicely. I'm a little bit peckish. So, you know, this is what you got to do. You know, we've got to keep eating food. So we are now well fed. Right, so now everything is peaked and back up. Oops, I slammed myself against the door there. Now, some people would say that was a stupid mistake to make. And I quite agree with that. That was a stupid thing to do. I've kind of knocked over. I'm kind of in a right mess here. Yeah, I've done it again, didn't I? How did I get myself into this situation? I'll never know. But then, you know, being a dwarf, I'm a bit nutty. So if I place up against here, you can see that, you know, we barely, you know, even reach her shoulder. And she's, you know, smaller anyway. What's he doing on the floor? Embry?
You look worse than I feel.
I'd say have a
Alright.
drink on me, but you know, I want to keep that.
We
Alright,
got
now.
rooms and food. Drink too. I cook. Hey, long as
Alright,
you
yeah.
clean up. You know how to
Use it.
use it, right? Mix a couple of ingredients together. See what happens. A little wheat and blisterwort makes a healing potion, if you didn't know. We have plenty of ingredients for sale, too.
Well, to know. Right. So yeah, so if you don't know about anything in this game, if you're new to this game, and you know, I don't know, what do I do on here? You can just ask the guy. Yeah, it's the same with the blacksmith, you know. Well, I don't know, what do I do in a blacksmith? He will go through a little routine with you and show you. Especially, well, you can do that, I think, with an old chicken there. Don't dare, whatever you do. Now, the guy, I think I saw on playing, never played it before, hit the chicken, of course, all hell broke loose. So, yeah, you mustn't do the chicken. Now, I can't remember which side I was on. I was on the other side.
What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain and black as night.
Yeah, there goes the old,
Right over the barrel.
flew right over the bar. So I thought I want to do a little bit longer on the survival mode, just to show you how tough it is. Because, you know, imagine we're in a battle or something, you know. And obviously things are going to be in a bit of a problem. We could steal a horse, but we won't do that. That's recorder inside. Because, you know, when we come up against a battle against something, I mean, I'm going to ask that lady if she can give me some more stuff, because she's a very kind lady. She is the kind sort. I'm trying to think how we get there now. Whoops. That's the lady over there. Look. I think that's the lady there. Excuse me. Her name is. Let me think now. Let me think this out. I can't.
New to
Gerda.
Riverwood?
That's it.
If you're looking for work, go see Hod at the mill.
Oh, by the way, a dragon attacked
A
Helgen
dragon?
and destroyed it.
In Helgen? It can't be.
Yep.
Although
Yeah, I know. It's
it would
amazing.
explain what I saw earlier.
Although we call
Flying
it a
down
drake.
the valley from the south. I thought I must have just been seeing things.
No, it was a drake. Now you can call it a dragon or not, but it was a
I
drake.
saw it, but how's that possible? Dragons don't exist. They're just stories from long ago. I don't know why, but I actually
Well,
believe
I'm
you.
afraid you're wrong
You've
there.
got the look of someone who's just seen a dragon. Things just go from bad to worse. First the war, now dragons. What's this world
Yeah, so
coming
it's,
to? The
yeah, you
Jarl
wait till
needs to know
Sauron
if
comes
there's
in.
a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless.
yeah,
We
it
need
is.
to get
Yeah,
word
I
to
know you
Jarl
want me to go and
Balgruuf
see
in
that
Whiterun
bloke. Yeah,
to
I
send
know.
whatever
Yeah,
troops he
yeah,
can.
yeah.
If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
What I could do,
Cross
but it's
the
a
river
long
and
walk
then
and
head north. You'll see Whiterun on its hill as you pass the falls.
so is there
And
anywhere I
by
can buy fresh supplies?
I suppose you mean weapons and armor?
No,
Alvar can
no, I
help
was
you out.
food
He's our
actually.
blacksmith.
Can I can't borrow, like,
Well,
hire
met
some
then.
of your stuff?
It's my mill.
What can you tell me about it?
Some folks thinks it's my town too, but it ain't. The Jarl in Whiterun owns the land and the town. I just pay the taxes. Be careful
about
out
right.
there.
So I don't know whose side we're on. I mean, yeah, it does look. I must admit, it does look rather bright. Let me just check the settings and see if I, because sometimes I do alter the display and make it kind of. But I think the HDR a little bit over the top sometimes. But man, does it look nice? It does look beautiful, doesn't it? Look at it. I mean, this wouldn't look like this in vanilla. It's looking beautiful. Now I need to buy some food, so I constantly need food. Now I wonder if I could buy some in the old Riverwood Trader here. I wonder if I can get rid of some stuff. Now I come here a lot. I don't know. I like coming here. Now of course, are they still arguing?
Show those thieves not to steal from Luke and Valerius. The sooner
Yeah, I'll
you
get to it,
find
but
the
I might need some help.
Oh, a bit of this. and a
Have you got
bit
any
of that.
food? Let's have a look, see if he's got any food, because man, am I hungry. I'll buy some food. How much gold have I got? I've got 1,000 gold. Now, of course, cheese wheels are the ultimate thing. It gives you a massive amount. It's worth getting the cheese wheels, as you know. I stand by them. Well, I don't know about stand by them, but... So, yeah, clairvoyance is a good one, but, you can get that for free. So I could get that thing for him, but I would like somebody to come with me. Now, a friend of mine, we're right good buddies. Now I'm trying to think where the guy is. It could be because we kind of, I think he's in. Now let me think. I may have to look at the mod section here to find out where this guy is. I mean, he should be in like an elvish country or something like that, but I think he's popped into Tamriel, which is very similar, of course, to Middle-earth. This whole world is based on Middle-earth, as you know. You didn't know that? Well, they are lovers of LOTR and dragons and Dungeons and Dragons and all that kind of stuff, D&D. So it's kind of a bit of all that in this. Right, let's see. Let me just see if I can find where he's gone. So he's in a mod. Yeah, I just got a couple. Maybe a little bit more than a couple. Right, let's see. Where's Legolas? He is in Dragonreach. So we got to go there. So I'm going to get my Legolas. He's a fine friend. I met him on a long journey. And peace has now sort of come to the land because of that wonderful journey. I know you've seen me do this many times. But this game, as I say, play it in vanilla. It's a great idea because you get all the achievements and whatever. And But if you just add a few visual mods, you won't get the achievement. Well, in fact, if you just add one. In fact, if you add the 60, you could add the 60 frames per second mod. Okay. Ah, my first victim. Maybe the second. There we go. Now we don't look much now. I do believe you can make a Gimli outfit at some point. God, doesn't it look nice? I can hear a wolf. I can hear wolves coming. Or wargs. He's coming this way. He's going to taste my axe. Oh, he may be fighting somebody else. He could be fighting somebody else, of course. I'm just going to whittle down here. Now we could meet those people that are walking that prisoner down, and we could let him free, but I don't want no aggro. I'm a dwarf on a simple mission. Yeah, there they are. I must admit, this one you do see quite often. But sometimes you just see them randomly in the game. Now look at that. Now, as you can see, it does look very bright, doesn't it? So I'm gonna... Now, I don't know whether you're seeing it the same. You know, you could be seeing it slightly different, but I'm going to turn this down even more. It seems like it's a bit eye to me. But of course it is, so if it is me, just please let me know. I'm not going to interfere with that lot. You know, they're a funny lot. So I'm not gonna do the mission. I'm not gonna take the long road. I'm going to take the direct route. There's one. Look at it, doesn't it look nice? But I must admit, it's looking very, very bright. It could be the mod. I've had like seasons, so you know, at a certain time of year, the air is comfortable here, so we're nice and warm. There's a little bit of frost there, but we seem to be fairly comfortable. So I'm going to wander over here. Now we could wander on the old road. We've got a nice lamppost mod. I like the visual stuff, and it does look bright. You know, it could be my telly, of course. It could be you're seeing it, and it's okay. But to me, it seems very bright. There is, you know, this mod does the seasons. It may, you know, sort of, do the sky or whatever. So it'd be interesting to see how this comes out when you're watching it. It's kind of frozen on here, although it kind of pauses now and again. Hopefully, it records all right. Good day!
By Eastmere, it's true. A jester, funny suit and all. Just north by the Laureus.
Ah, yeah, well, have a good day.
Like to see him laugh his way out of that.
My name's Gimli. Talk to the strange jester. Who's the strange jester? Hang on, what did that pop up? That's the wrong place to look. How do you know the correct place? Right, talk to the jester. What was that? That's the one I'm supposed to be going for. I'm supposed to investigate that. I'm not going to investigate that because I can't bother. And that's Sophia. Well, Sophia, you know, we're not going to worry about Sophia. So I've got to talk to some jester. Where is that on here? Could be a miscellaneous. So let's talk to this strange jester. I don't know why. Why would strange jester? You know, it's none of his business. So I don't quite know why, but apparently he just mentioned someone, and apparently that's come up as a quest. Because you know, this is what you'll get in this game: is you just overhear a conversation, and something will come up. You can't in the game, which is one of the reasons why I love it so much. It does things a little bit different. Right, we're gonna carry on up. Now I haven't got any saves or anything like that, so I can't possibly. God, I tell you what. We're built for you know, speed runs.
Dragons about. Official business only.
We're not built for, you know, constant running. Standard. Oh no, we could do that. Yeah, Riverwood calls for aid.
You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach.
Yeah, I know.
At the top of the hill.
I know. Yeah, I'm not interested, to be honest. I'm trying to find my friend. Have you seen him? Have you seen Legolas? He's an elf, you can't miss him. He's got long, very long hair. He's kind of cocky, thinks a lot of himself. He's got a bow. No, alright. So let's, yeah, survival mode. Yeah, it can be a bit tough. I mean, if you run out of food and stuff, man, you're going to be in so much trouble. Because when you get attacked, you know, your health's going to be very low. Alright, oh, lovely and warm now. Although it's still got that kind of sign up there. But that could be the mods messing it up. With mods, they can mess up your game a bit. Things can get pretty.
Those apples you sold me the other day were delicious, aren't they?
Were they? Well, I wouldn't buy any apple there then. And of course, you've got a screaming lunatic over here. Now I could go up to here and offering of 100 gold? Are you kidding me? I'm not offering it now. Let me just see if I've got any diseases or whatever. No, we're fine now. We're all fine. We're all cured after that beautiful sleep and a bit of food. Go up there. I'm gonna just see if we can find my old friend. And we're not gonna be a complete idiot like they portrayed him in the old film. You know, he wasn't like that in the book at all. He was very forthright. Very rarely came out with a joke. He was a warrior. Right, it's cool. Kind of. Ooh, it's kind of darker in here. Where is my friend?
You have to listen.
Do you know, I may have moved him. Oh dear, my stomach's rumbling.
If the news from Helgen is true, well, there's no telling what it means.
I can't see him, you know. He may have gone to bed.
I only counsel caution.
Bisbee, have you seen my friend?
You should be taken to
I
fight
know,
to
I'm
the
small.
Stormcloaks. My lord, please.
Not interested.
You have to listen.
Got any groove, love? Grood? Did I say grood? Food, love. Oh, that's tempting.
There's no telling what it means.
Anybody looking? Do you think I'll get away with it?
I only counsel caution. We cannot afford to act rashly in times.
That looks nice. Nice bit of meat there.
My lord, please.
I can't cook anything, can I? Oh, I can do some soup. Nah, God, I could do with a bit of soup. It's not a lot, but at least it'll fill me up a shade. Now, I don't want to steal. But, you know,
I only counsel caution. We cannot
if I help this guy that, you know, might give me something. So where's that Legolas chap then?
You have to listen.
He's supposed to be here. Now, I don't say that RayRay has moved him.
If the news from Helgen is true.
Well, that's kind of disappointing. Have I got any magical spells? Oh, I'm a little bit peckish. Where I can, you know, pull down from the skies. Tweak commands. I could try that. Dwarven. Oh yeah, by the way, we got Dwarven Rage, which is kind of a bit like an orc. Unleash a Dwarven Rage and take half damage while dealing double damage. That's what us dwarves can do. We are deadly in a fight. Have you seen my friend Legolas? Tall, blonde, got a couple of daggers, or blades, should I say. Beautiful bow.
If the news from Helgen is true, well,
Miserable lot in here, aren't they? Well, I think I have them under the Trade Description Act, saying it's in here.
Huh?
Wonder where they could be. I wonder if RayRay's moved them to some stupid location somewhere. I don't know how to get. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go. Let me go and just check the map. He might have put him in a stupid place, because I do know there's a mod. I've got to find it. Yeah, I wonder if my friend is over here. Oh, it's unavailable. That's because I'm not allowed to travel. What mode? Fortunately, you cannot travel by fast traveling.
I know your family's honor is
So-
important to you, but we
So it
can't
looks like we
afford it.
can't find Legolas. I'll have to try and find him someday, and if I can make my way up that way, I will. So this could be a long journey. I'm gonna want wild now. Can I hire you at all? I could hire you. That's probably all the gold I got is probably... I haven't got a lot of gold to be honest.
For a modest fee, dark for you.
I'll see if I can sell some goods.
Welcome to Bellathor's General Goods. Welcome indeed.
It's alright, not a problem.
Everything's for sale. Some may call this junk.
I'm gonna cut you off in
Me,
your
I
prime
call them
there.
treasures.
Yeah, I've heard that before. Right, this is what I'm gonna... Oh, I haven't got a lot of stuff, have I? I don't need a sword. I only have an axe. Shields? We don't need a shield either. Oh, I've got a cure disease, that's always a good one. Mass paralysis? I'm not going to sell that. Mass paralysis? I've got nothing to sell. I could sell that, I suppose. Not worth a lot, though. Okay, thank you, sir. Oh, that was sarcastic, wasn't it?
Foolish old. You.
Little bit sarcastic there.
Nothing of our struggle.
You alright there?
Suffering.
Nothing. And what of my son? Hmm? What of Thorold? Is he nothing? So don't talk to me about
Fresh
suffering.
baked
Hello.
loaves. Still warm
Your son
from the
chose
oven?
Talk to girls.
chose poorly, and now he's gone.
Janessa? Well, you know, children, I mean, you know, they don't like talking to men. Well, anybody that's not known by them. Well, I'm gonna go off and we'll just test this survival mode, as we call it. Now, I could get to myself into a big lot of trouble here, but I've got the ears of a bat and the eyes of a hawk. It's taken a long time. Please don't let that be a problem. I could take the... if I fall off of here, will it hurt? No, apparently it didn't hurt at all. So I'm going to wander down here. Just wander in a random direction. Where should I go? It doesn't look beautiful. I think this mod kind of makes things more autumny. I don't know what season we're in, but I couldn't care less. What season are we in? Anybody know? But it's Morndas, which I think is a Monday. Last seed. Could be the end of April, you know. So I'm going to sort of for this way, I think.
I suppose if we do, we will find out just how fast.
I could do with a young level. Like take a taxi over there or something. Over to this place, because he could well be that he's been set up at this place. I don't know. I don't know if there's a mod. Oh, is it? Oh, hang on though.
Need to be faster.
Did he say it did reach? Well, actually, is where that place is, isn't it? Dragon Reach. So it should be in Dragon Reach. Oh, I forgot to go to the Jester. Right, let's talk to this Jester. So I'm gonna... Oh yeah, of course, we can't fast travel.
You need only be faster than
Forgot
your
that.
friends.
Hello, some cats here. It's kind of odd.
May your bed be warm, and your food sweet.
That's very kind of you, man. I'm very kind of you. Very kind of you. Pick that. Right, I'm going to see where that Jester is now. Which is the quickest way to the Jester? Is it that way or the other way? What do you think? If I look at my map, I would say the left. That looks like the best idea here, so I'm going to go to the left. And I'm going to run. Now, you notice that my health's going down. That's because I'm very hungry. So I'm going to have a couple of bits of cheese. Maybe a third bit of cheese. And we'll see if that helps. Excuse me, have you seen a young
No
lad
offense, but
called
you're
Legolas?
not looking so good.
Am I feeling ill again? I am hungry. I just eaten now. I should be alright now. But yeah, fast travel. I would recommend fast travel. You know, if you're first starting out in Skyrim, I wouldn't recommend fast travel. Because if you just do the fast traveling all the time, well, obviously at the beginning you can fast travel, but you get a lot of random encounters. You get interesting things. There are tons and tons of Easter eggs in this game. Hello. There's tons and tons of Easter eggs. It looks like, is that a real one there? It's kind of stuck there. I'll save that elk. Although he don't seem to be that worried, to be honest. Most is over he's stuck. But I'll dispose of that. You're welcome. Didn't even get so much as a titter from him. Hello. See, there's all kinds of stuff all over Skyrim, right? You know, like this little random place here. You never know what you might meet in Skyrim, and that's what the beauty of it.
This is a surprise.
Oh, hello. Oh, I got a bit of aggro. Now I may be small, but by God, do I carry a powerful whack, mate. Take it.
I'll show you.
That's what I think of you. Oh, very funny. Very funny. You think that's going to work against a double-bladed axe? I don't think so. Now, because you set upon me like that, I'm going to nick your stuff. That's my prerogative. That's what you get. Now, I could sell that, but you know, that's pretty heavy. Although I ain't carrying a lot. That's quite very valuable. I'm going to take both of those. Right, there's some... well, you know, now that I've defeated that, I think I deserve a little bit of fresh food. Plenty of food. Plenty of more applied. Those tomatoes, I might be able to cook a meal here at this rate. Oh, I shouldn't have took a sack of flour. I didn't really want a sack of flour. There's a large spigot there. I don't know what that's coming out. Do you know, I've never known what it's spigot for. Now, this is probably a skill book. There you go. I told you it was skill book. It's pickpocketing. What's this called? Hang on. What's it called? Read Avar Stone Singer. Sit quietly, child, and listen for the story I tell you. It is a story of the ages. What is it, grandmother? It is a story of heroes and beasts. So yeah, you can read these stories. They are interesting. I wouldn't ignore them. So it's my prerogative that I can now take this. I deserved it after that. Now, skooma, I do believe gives you stamina or something like that. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to take anything that I like. I'm a dwarf, I defeated them, and I get rewarded for my skill. Now, this is a tricky one, a adept one. It's going to be tricky, I'll go there. Right, it's going to be tricky, we've got to get... I'm just going to tweak it very gently like that. There you are. Just teeny little... Oh, that didn't do it. Teeny little tweak. Right, once we get some movement, then we're on the road to... Now, this is vibrating quite a lot, so I'm anticipating it's going to go a bit more. Right, that's vibrating less, but still a lot. So you do get a little bit of vibration on it. See, I mean, you will get, you know, you don't get no vibration. You know, you oh, I don't know what I'm saying. You will get a small amount of vibration anyway, but the smaller the vibration, the nearer you are to the point. Now that'll get me a lot of food cooked. I'm entitled to take the meal. Where did you lot come from? Oh, I see, it's like that, is it? Now, that could set me back a bit, couldn't it? Now I know what you're saying. I should have saved myself there. Should have done a save. Yeah, that was kind of stupid. Alright, okay, that was kind of stupid. So I'll try that again. Maybe I'll avoid that camp this time. They can't have come back that quick. Maybe they were members of that camp. but they hadn't seen me yet. They were a bit, you know, further away because I can't. They will not respawn that quick. I promise you that. I know. So sorry about that. I will endeavour to do better the next time. Now, of course, he doesn't speak like that. Right, I'm going to take some food now. I'm going to take these cheese wheels. Oh, fine now. But I'm going to try that again, but this time I'm going to save the game. Before I do this, and maybe after I've killed the first lot, I may then save it then. What's it to you? What I get up to? So we'll save it first.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Oh really? Really did I now?
I cannot best you.
That's what I think of you. I may have missed there. Simply to run out of stamina.
You're a fool.
It's going to make this difficult because I can't get so much of a big blow, but God, that still did the trick. Yeah, I'll headbutt you as well, and the blood is streaming out of him. And this time I am going to save it, and I'm going to take that and the shield again, and I will try not to repeat that. But knowing me, I probably will. I'm taking out just in case because I want to give it to Legolas. He'd appreciate it, although he might not. He's a cocky old thing. So I'm going to take these are valuable ingredients, and I'll take the important stuff now. I won't take I'll take the apples. I won't take the flour. Flour has got the use apparently. I took the spigot again. That's stupid. Now this time, make sure you save it. Some honeycomb there. I might maybe some. I'm going to take that, and I'm going to take it. I need as much food as possible. Now this time I'm going to save it, just in case those big nobodies come in and disturb my peace again. I'm going to keep the axe out actually, and if I get in real trouble, I might take a couple of these. I'm peckish already. I've just had a couple of cheese wheels, for goodness sake. But then I did do a lot of exercise because. This time's a little bit easier. It's not vibrating very much, so I could be getting away now. I could go to the right. Ooh. So obviously it's left. Now it's a depth. I don't think it's the. Yeah, I think it's a little, only a little amount. Right, this time I'll leave that one. That one. Yeah. Did I just put my axe away? I did. I'm gonna try and cook a nice meal. We're gonna pinch that. Missed. Only I don't miss. Oh, right, okay. Now, I know what you're saying. Do something about that. Right, okay, I will. I'll eat the cheese first, that'll help. And now I'm going to take myself a potion. Hopefully I've got some. I don't like this guy. Now, that is how you settle an argument. There's a lot of suspicious people around here, and I don't like these folk. I don't like bandits. They're a cumbersome lot. But we're definitely going to rustle up something here. Right, is there anywhere I can cook a cooker? Right there. I'm going to have a nice lunch. I think that deserved it. Getting sick of cabbage soup on it. You tell me I put all those things up and I can't make anything. I have to make a ton of cabbage soup then. Man, am I going to be sick of cabbage soup. I'll lack the ingredients, yeah. Save. And I may well steal that horse while I'm at it. Now, I'm not very good on a horse. Right, let's... won't it? Now, that was fortuitous for us to have a horse there. And if that Legolas makes fun of me at all, I shall give him a right telling off. tower there. Should we investigate said tower? Now that's how you get him to go up in the air, apparently. Use the jump button. What's going on here then? Apparently the local police there are fighting somebody. There's some kind of rogue here. Well, they're dead now. So yeah, random encounters are going like that. I'll have that. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you, officer. We'll have that. There's some nice stuff to sell there. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's always a pleasure to help you. Didn't really help that much, but still. But then they take care of it. That's what they're there for. Right. I think that is making his way back to wherever those people are. So I may not be able to keep this and get me to my destination. I should be happy. So you'll miss all these villages if you fast travel all over the place. You miss all these little things. See, just little random places like this. Little cart there, all on its own. That's unusual. That is very unusual. Stay there, Mr. Horse. Excuse me. Oh, it's a jester. Oh, I think we've seen this jester before.
Stuck here. Stuck! My poor mother. Unmoving. At rest. Still.
He's a nutcase, you got a problem.
Cicero is stuck. Can't you see? I was transporting my dear, sweet mother. Well, not her. Her corpse. She's
I mean, you don't
dead.
get this in Assassin's Creed, do you?
I'm taking mother to a new home, a new crypt, but wagon wheel, damnedest wagon
Yeah, I like a nice wagon wheel.
Don't you see?
Is there some way I can help? I'm a birdie fella.
Yes, yes, the kindly stranger.
Hello, what's
can
he doing? I don't
certainly
like
help.
jesters.
Go to the farm, the Lorius farm, just over there off the road. Talk to Lorius. He has tools. He can help me, but he won't. He refuses.
Really?
Convince Lorius to fix my wheel. Do that, and poor Cicero will reward you with coin.
I like coin.
Gleamy, shiny coin.
I like that. Yeah, I'd like. Okay, I'll do that. Right then. So don't tell me I've got to go all the way back. Convince him to fix the wheel. Oh, don't tell me he's all the way back there. Now this is the time when I could fast travel. Can't steal that horse, can I? Where is that horse that I had? He's probably walking back. I hear the horses here belong to people, and they tend to walk back to where they're, you know, the person who owns it, even though he is dead and lying in the road. Looks like we've got to go a long way back. Now, of course, we cannot fast travel like that. Fast travel is impossible, so we got to go all the way back. I kind of don't want to go all the way back. I might just venture on. Alright, I'm drained now. So it's going to start taking away my stamina. It's tough going this. I'm peckish and I'm tired. Man, I got to eat a lot of food, haven't I? So, more food. I'm going to need a cartload at this rate. I might have borrowed that guy's cart. I'm going to pinch a few apples. Cabbage soup. Have a swig of that as well. And a few baked potatoes, that should help. There you go. So what I mean, this survival modes can be a bit of a pain. Did I just see a horse or was that a shadow? Right, you see what I mean? We barely got into the game and already we have to constantly eat. It's a damn struggle, I tell you. Oh, this is Lorius' farm here. Is this the guy we have? No, I don't think it's the guy, is it? Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for something.
Mara, what now?
There's no need to take that. Little man really needs your help with his wagon.
That Cicero fella?
This is the right guy. That was a stroke of luck.
crazy fool's already asked me about 5 times. Seems he's not satisfied with my answer. Why can't he just leave us alone?
Do you know what? That's a strange coincidence. I just come here, I go the opposite way of the thing that was pointing because I thought that was the quest. And I come here, food or something, and I asked this guy, and he just so happens to be the right guy. Now, chance of that happening is probably 0. We dwarves can be lucky, so what's the problem? I'm sure they'll pay you.
You think this is about money? Have you seen the man? He's completely out of his head. A jester here in Skyrim?
He's a bit nutty.
Ain't been a merry man in these parts for 100 years. And he's transporting some giant box. Says it's a coffin. Mother my eye. You could have anything in there.
I don't want to mother
War
your eye.
contraband, weapons, skooma. Ain't no way I'm getting involved in any of that.
You should have more faith. You have a point. Now, what shall I do? He's a stranger who needs sin. Please do the right thing.
Who in Mara's name are you, anyway? Hmm? Come here, telling me.
I am Gimli.
For what? To help
the fame. Right, I'm gonna see if I've got anything that persuade him. I mean, it's probably this axe would definitely persuade. I've heard that some things can help in that department, but I may not have anything in that department. We should be travelling light. We got anything that haggles? Mass paralysis might help. We got a book of that? No. Don't think that helps. By the way, if you're using this, you've got to start this and read this and then sleep in a bed afterwards after you've set everything to activate it.
Well.
So I'll try the persuade and see what happens.
That's tell me something.
I'll skip through. I've heard this before. I don't know why they repeat, to be honest.
He's transporting some giant box. Says it's a coffin, and he's going to bury his mother. Mother my eye. You could have anything in there.
Get to the next bit.
Well, there is something.
What can I do to help?
A guard patrols the road that crazy jester is on. He passes by pretty often. You could report
Really?
the fool. He's done something against the law. That will at least get rid of him for me. What do you say?
Yeah, I could do that. But I won't condemn an innocent man. But you could. This is the thing in this game. You can do the other option. Report him to the guard, and so it's up to you what you do. But the other guy asked me first. I'm not going to condemn an innocent man.
You're wrong anyway. Just look at the fool. I don't know what it is, but he's damn well guilty of something.
How do you know that? Do you
I
know
thought
him?
we talked enough. Unless you've reconsidered my offer. That Cicero needs sorting.
You know you should help him.
Look, Yes, you're right. Fella might be nuts, might not.
There you are.
The fact is, he needs help. I turned him away.
Never
What kind of a
underestimate
man am
a
I?
dwarf.
Look, thanks. And I'm sorry
Change
for my
tune.
unneighborly reaction. If you talk to
Yeah,
Cicero,
it was
you be sure to
unneighborly.
tell him I'll be down to help soon.
Yeah, next time have a better attitude. Although I never chewed his hat.
You can tell Cicero
Are
I'll
you
be
going to
along
report
pleasant.
him or not?
I just need to do a couple things here
Oh, I
first
see.
to
You're going to
gather
make
my
him wait
tools.
on you. Okay, can I have some potatoes? I think I deserve it. After persuading you, that took a lot of effort. Won't take too many though. Take some leeks. And a couple of cabbages. And they do actually get removed. Oh yeah, I know, it's nothing new, is it? Wheat. Bit of wheat, we can make a bit of bread. Now, I bet you're thinking, you can't make a bit of bread. But I'll tell you what, in this game you can. And I'll prove it to you. I've got the wheat, okay? So not only is, you can also be, do things in this game. You could. Now there are some people, and I could give you the name, a very old lady, she's about 88. She's very famous on YouTube. She's called Shirley Curry. Okay? And she plays this game non-stop, and she just creates her own story. She doesn't follow main story. She does do some quests here and there, but she literally just does her own little story, does little talking, creates her own little character, and she just invents a whole story on her own. Now, this one isn't particularly working, but you can use some of these mills. crush that wheat down into flour, and then you can use that flour, put it in a, you know, you can buy a sort of kind of baking thing that bakes, and you can actually make, so you can make pies and all that with the flour. So there you are. But you didn't know that, did you? I mean, I knew that, but then I'm a dwarf. I know a fair bit. Let's have a look at this now. Talk to the Jarl. Oh, that's the one that I've marked as the wrong one. Now we've got to talk to Cicero. Now that I've got the marker in the right place. I mean, I'm a clever guy, but I'm not a genius. Just a simple dwarf. Wow, he did that quick. He's a damn good man. There you go, Cicero.
Mother, home seems so very far.
I talked to Lorius. He's agreed to fix your wagon, although it looks like he's already done it.
Yes? Oh,
Although has he?
stranger! You have made Cicero so happy, so jubilant and ecstatic, but more,
Can I have the money?
even more, my mother thanks you. Here for your troubles, shiny gold, a few coins for your kind deed.
Swear the guy's a nutcase.
Thank you again.
How much do I get then? Is that all? I had to walk from here all the way over there and come back, and that's all I get. That's pretty shoddy, really. You haven't fixed it yet. Right, okay, that's fair enough. You haven't fixed it yet. I jumped the gun there. So it looks like it's going to make you wait, mate. Now, I'm going to go into these settings here, because I noticed maybe the brightness is due to the fact of that book. So let's have a look at that book and see if we might alter that. I might make an adjustment. I'd have to sleep, of course, to make that effect. So I'm going to read that a second. Right then. Saturation. What have I got? I think I've got it on. So I may tone that down a bit. Bloom. What's that? I was going to try on low. I don't know what's going to... Right, sunlight now. I think the sunlight is a little bit too much. Pick a level of sunlight strength. 6 to 20. I'm going to go low on that. Interior brightness seemed a bit dark. So I'm going to stick it on 2. And then I'm going to close. Now, I probably have to sleep in a bed like that. Actually, that might have helped. Because I can't do my skills. Or can I? No, I can't do my skills until I go to bed. Well, it looks like that guy's going to take a while, but I've helped the guy out. Have I got to do anything else now? Oh, hang on, here he comes. Oh no, let me just check the quest there. Apparently that's all sorted out, so maybe we'll meet that time. I could read a book, I could get that girl there. I'm just going to wander off here. You don't mind me wandering? I quite fancy a wander. I'm going to head in that kind of direction. Go on a simple journey in the wild. It's going to be tricky. Now I would like to find a bed. I wonder if there's a bed round here. Come to think of it. Where's that village? If I could borrow somebody's bed, it'd be nice. Man, I think a saturation might be a bit too much. I've kind of picked a, you know, a kind of weather that's kind of saturated. I've kind of done a, so maybe I'll turn the saturation down as well. But I don't know if I don't know if it activates it immediately or not. What if I could kip somewhere? They might let me kip on their bed. I mean, it's unlikely, but it does seem rather bright. Now, I don't know if they'll allow me to sleep on their bed, but I can always, I mean, if I don't tell them, they won't notice. The air is lovely and warm here. Now, I'll try sleeping here. They may not like it. No, they won't like it.
You know, I
What
was
about on
thinking
there?
of expanding the herb garden. Make room for some new plants I'm planning.
That should be all right. How much space were you planning?
Oh, half the field should do.
Half the field? What could need half the
That's a
field?
lot, isn't
I
it?
just think pollinating would be easier if I could do a lot of plants at once.
Why don't we talk about this later?
One of the major quests in the game, of course. Right, I'm going to ask this lady, can I sleep on your bed, madam? Well, not while you're in it, of course.
Just need to gather my
Excuse
tools
me?
and finish up a couple of things. No worries. I'll see to Cicero. Make sure that wagon gets fixed.
Oh, he's taking his time, and he obviously don't like the bloke. So we're kind of stuck. So I'll have to venture off into the unknown. Kind of venture off into the unknown. Got a long way. Sorry about that. How am I? I'm satisfied. Forgot I haven't got food poison, have I? Did I? Oh, I may. Because I ate some raw food. Yeah, you can't eat raw food in this because it will have a negative result. Cause a bit of food poisoning is probably why it's itching away at my magicka there. Not I'm much of a magician. It's a giant down there. What if a friendly giant allowed me to sleep in his bed? But I'm sure he won't mind. I've got to. Oh. It's one of those Momokill things, you know, they... In the big battle. It was frigid here. I don't know if you allow me to stay. Is there a bed here? I mean, I'm kind of a bit scared to go too close to that thing. Have you got a bed? I need... Hello? Is there something? Oh goodness. That giant looks as though he's in a bit of a bad mood, so I may have to run a bit here. I might have to run into the freezing cold. Now this is where I'll get severely challenged, of course. Now they can run quite fast and I've only got little legs. Well, yeah, I'm in a bit of trouble now because my stamina is running severely low. Now the best way to avoid a giant, of course, is to try and jump on top of a rock where he can't reach you, but that didn't work. So we'll forget that. He's not very sociable then. Alright, okay, I'll try the giant. Maybe we'll avoid that giant then. So I need to find a place as soon as possible to kip. And it's getting rather cold. So this is going to be a severe, isn't it? It's going to be very severe on me. And I don't know if I'll be able to survive this. Probably going into a cold air is probably a bad idea. And I'm looking to see if there's anywhere of interest coming up soon. There's a kind of place up there. Could try there. That's the nearest place. But I don't want to steer away from those things. I mean, they're rather big. Right, I'll try a gentle run here. But we're built for stamina, not speed. But I might run into something somewhere. Rare, you see? What a stroke of luck. Although that was the thing I was heading for. Right now, let's see. What's this? It's probably one of the many Easter eggs in this game. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. What's this? I don't think I've fought ice things before. Man, that destroyed me so fast, I didn't even think about saving there. What the goodness to me happened there? I mean, hang on, let me try that again. Rewind. Right, but then again, I didn't expect to die like that so quickly. It's kind of a bit stupid, really, isn't it? I'm just going to go wide of that This time I do a save. Kind of makes good sense, doesn't it? I do this a lot, don't I? Have you noticed? Want to become famous, want to buy followers? Yeah, I've heard that before. I think it's some kind of scam or something on Twitch. People are always saying, oh, do you want to be famous, blah, blah, blah. It's probably some scam. Now, it might well be, you know, if you're not a scam, if you're, you know, officially a good guy who's just, you know, trying to be nice, then I apologise for that. I'm going to run there. Goodness me, they did a lot of damage very, very soon. Is that the right word? Very, very soon. Have I got anything? I could use a bow, but I mean, that would be disgraceful for a dwarf. Am I wearing boots? I'm wearing a top, boots, and a helmet. There's not much else I can wear, really. Is that going to keep me warmer? Not really. I don't understand this warmness thing. I know, you know, wearing things are warm, but they all seem to be the same. Right, I'm going to be careful this time. Now, save first. That's the first thing. Maybe they didn't like me nicking that stuff. Wayne and Stones. Is that what it is? If I take it, I get viciously caught in twain. No, they're just a bunch of has-beens. Know what you're saying? Do something about this health. I'm going to run out of these very soon. I'm going to eat a bit of food that'll just kind of top me up. Cabbage soup will come in handy. Yeah? These are... I'm not used to fighting these kind of things. Oh goodness me. Maybe this is a bad idea. I'm not built for fighting ice. I'm not built for icicles. But I would like to do something. I mean, I could always sneak. Far be it for a dwarf to sneak. I'm going to eat something. Freezing cold. How do you fight something icy? I mean, I could go to this thing and... Oh dear. I'm cold and chilly. Total health is reduced. I move slow. Oh. I'm tired. See what I mean? This is real punishing, this stuff. What I might do is use flames and stuff. But if this is the only way out of this, I may have to use it. It means I won't be able to use it. But I can't see anybody. I want a kip. That's kind of tough. I'll go here with a couple of flames. I'll do 2 flames. No, I can't do 2 flames. Come on, this end, not so deadly. Flames, I do believe there was a Wayne and Prod escape. I'm going to try this. Although I'm going to take some of this. God, I'm really taking punishment here. Dwarves are not used to this. Fighting ice. Do something from my stars. Scuba, I do believe. Although, why would I want stamina for that? I'll have to take mine. Now, I don't want to do this. It pains me to use it. But I can't think of any other thing to do. Fear. Astronomical date. Oh, forget it. Never built for this kind of stuff. Alright, forget it. I think I'll let some more. Freezing cold there, I ain't going that way. I'm gonna go this way, That's that giant in it, I'll leave him. Yeah, I know what you're saying. You see how it affects everything? Oh, for goodness sake, don't... I didn't come anywhere near you! What the hell is going on here? That could have been a wraith. That could have been a wraith. That could have been a wraith coming after me. Apparently there are raves in this game. Not raves, I mean raves is... Man, it's deadly... I'll tell you what, here. Well, I'm not going to cheat. I'm going to modify myself. I'll put it back down to what it was. It is rotted, this kind of mode, so... I think that's a random encounter, but that looked like a ring wraith to me. I'm going to do constant quick saves here. But man, I'm getting out of this cold area. I don't like this. Oh, here he comes. Right, let's see if we can get a dramatic blow on this guy. The hell? Now, that's it. Now those guys are extremely overpowered, as you can see. The ring wraiths should not be appearing at this time. They should be approaching when you get to a higher level. So, crikey, I'm in a real lot of trouble here. Wherever I go is danger and darkness. So I'm going to go the other way. I'm sick of this. Getting out of here. I'm going to go a very long way around. Now, we could randomly spawn over here, couldn't he? God, I'm out of stamina, I'm out of everything. Oh, what was a warm bed for the night? Can't fast travel? Put the axe away, you might move quicker. But you see what I mean? I'm very cold now. Oh, please let there be a place of interest. I'm scarring to death of going anywhere near there. I could use a bow, of course, but that would be, you know, a bad thing to do for a dwarf. I don't think I'd ever live that down. So I'm going to take the high road. That's where I came down, wasn't it? Let's get out of here. It's dangerous, this place. Deadly dangerous. That thing just destroyed me before I even got anywhere near it. I should have to go into the rage mode. That might be a good idea. Let's go into rage mode. Where's my special dwarven rave power? Anything else I can do? Can I, like, make the bloke just disappear or something? Kind of... Yeah, raves are like that. They kind of drain all your health out. Cold, miserable, wet. Not wet. Food. You see what I mean? This is so dangerous, this game. Health is going down. Is that because I'm cold? See what I mean? It's a terrifically hard, this game. There's a nice rabbit there I wouldn't mind killing. Try and steal where clear of that thing. God. As far as I know, he's not supposed to arrive until later in the game because they're quite high level. And I'm not even, you know, trying to get, you know, do help, you know, I'm not even in the fellowship or nothing. So I don't even know why he's even picking on me. Why would he know I'm even anything to do with it? He may have heard the name, of course. Now, they won't let me sleep there. So I'm going to head for the tent. I'm freezing now. I don't know where I find the warm stuff from. So I'm going to hope I can get to this agreeable place in time. I feel warmer. How come I suddenly felt warmer? I'll never know. Sun's out. Might be because the sun's out. It's kind of approaching night time now. Maybe it'll be a mild night. Look at that, I've lost a lot of my health. You know, if you take off both sides of that, they'd probably end up to be over a third there. So it's a real problem, this survival mode, as you can see. And us dwarves are hardy folk, but... You know, we haven't pitted ourselves against a survival mode before, it's really tricky. It's not like this in real life. Maybe there's a, you know, you can tweak this a bit. Maybe, I think they did a mod of this at some point. This looks like a nice agreeable house. Now I could always kill the people and then nick their bed, but they'd probably still say it's owned. Hello, right, let's do a quick save here. What is this place?
Looky here. Looks like we got ourselves a hero.
Oh, hang on.
It'll be so much easier to rob.
Sorry, madam. The hand slipped. Well, this could be an orc place. Which you may have seen before. Where did that come from?
Time to die, hero.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna have some cabbage soup before you decide to take my life, which you won't. I need some stamina. Right, so I'll get a gigantic blow on you, like that. Doesn't look like an orc though, does he? I'll have a lockpick, or I'll have that and all. Just because I will.
You can't win this!
Get off! Get off!
You think you can take me?
Missed him there. Maybe it's not that orc place that I've heard of. I don't know. I don't know where he went. Where'd he go? Vanished into the undergrowth somewhere. He's there. Right, now... Now that we've sorted out, is that food? Well, there's food there. We're definitely taking that. I'm definitely... Oh, we didn't want to do that. I could do with some ale. No, nothing in there. Any cooking, anything cooked? There's a nice arrow there. Get out of my friend. I've already done that. Is there a bed here? Just a little camp, is it? Oh. So no sign of a bed then. Is this an entrance? Oh, that's disappointing, that, isn't it? I thought I'd be able to get a nice kip here. Well, there's a nice fire there. Hang on a minute though, there might be something up here. Carrots that do. I don't know what that was, but I just took it, and so did that. I just took it. I might better use it if I got iron, some kind of iron. No, I am. And that will enhance your weapons, of course. Well, that's typical, isn't it? They don't even out of bed. They might have a mat somewhere. I'm going to try and cook something again. No, it's empty. So there's not even a bedroll here or anything like that. This is severely disappointing. I'm going to do a quick save. Right, okay. Anywhere that would have a bed this time of night. It's kind of in a terrifically bad way today. Is there no bedroll here? How do these people sleep? Aha! I found somewhere. There's an agreeable tent in here. Now, I won't be going on for much longer, he said. Now, let's hope they're a little bit more friendly in here. And let's hope there's a bed.
Is someone there?
Oh, hello, what's that?
Time to end.
Yes, there is someone here. Oh, it's like that, is it? All I wanted was a space to kip. You didn't have to be so, you know, so horrible like that. I just wanted, oh, some lovely, look at that, lovely couple of potions there. What a stroke of luck. I'm not falling for that. Could mine that, but I haven't got one of those things that mine stuff. Mammoth snout there. What would I do with a mammoth snout? Now there's a key here. Might open this door. Right, have I got any kind of torch or anything like that? It's very dark in here. Got a spigot which I'm going to drop. I'll keep my axe handy. They look like they could be an unfriendly bunch. Anybody got a bed in here? Now I'd creep in, but I don't creep.
What was that?
I'm very much a go in and do what I want kind of man. I'm going to help myself to this. And if you don't like it, tough. And I'm going to have to... Oh, I see. You're going to be like that, are you? Okay. I can live with that. Excuse me while I just do something about this problem. I'll have to take all of those. Oh, he's a bandit chief. Okay, we've got no stamina. That's why we're doing very tiny little blows here. Now, I'm going to activate my power now. Although, that may have been too late. I didn't expect a big bunch like that. Now, a dwarf always learns from his mistakes. Unlike some people I know. So I'm just going to go in and just clout this guy because I know what he's going to do. So I'm not even going to give him a second chance. Thus saving vital energy. And again, I won't fall for that. So, you know, sorry if I keep doing mistakes. But, you know, we're not exactly the brainiest people in the Earth. Middle Earth, I meant. Not the Earth. Right, I'll do a save this time. Maybe I should be a little bit more cautious how I go in. I think I may be a little bit heavy. Yes, I think I am a little bit heavy. So let me think. Probably food would help here. That would make me a little bit less lighter, a little bit less heavier, lighter. I'm going to drop that spigot that I dropped earlier. That'll help me whip under there. And I'm going to take it as a bit cautiously this time. Because I'm not an idiot like some people. Now I'm going to cautiously keep doing this, and if I get a chance during a part of battle, I'm also going to do it. I'm going to venture further and further, saving as I go, because us dwarves, we learn fast, like some people I know. Now, I'm not going to go for that thing now. I'm going to immediately go straight into the pile here, and I'm going to go for this lady, although I may have missed, because she is going to be a lot of trouble. Trying not to lose my health. So we're going to take some stamina, and I'm going to take a healing. Now, I might be alright now. Now, I could do my rage now, but I might be too late. Probably am. So I might have to take the whole lot here, but no, hang on. Let me do something about this. Has some leaks, although they're not very good. I'm going to keep taking a load of apples. Cheese wedge would probably go down a treat. And a little alcohol wine. Make it a bit slower for 30 seconds, but by Jove, it will help my stamina no end. And I'm going to press this. And I'm going to knock the living daylights out of you, because when I'm angry, I get angry. Right. And then I'm going to use this, because I'm not going to use any more potions. But I know you should never see this from a dwarf. So promise me you won't tell anyone. Sorry, you won't tell anyone. I kind of see what I mean. I'm a fast learner. Some would say I'm not, but there was a trap there as well. That might have caught me. Or I'm a fast learner, but I can't see things lying on the floor. I'll have that wine. I'll have that, and I'll do something about that. Is there two there, or am I a minstrel? There could be two there, lying next to each other. They obviously fancy each other, but who cares? But you see what I mean? It does put a lot of serious implications onto the whole game. There's a mammoth here. What's in there? Well, obviously, what do you expect? Now that I've done that, I shall raid this place. That's what they deserve. Right, my rage is gone now. I'm calmed down a bit. I'll have that potion of strength. I'll take the purse. What's this? How come that didn't, whoops. What happened there? That book, was that a, oh, I see. This is a spell. As far as I know, this spell, transmute, I think is alteration. That's what my friends told me. It can turn one piece of unrefined iron ore into silver. Which is quite remarkable, really. If only I had the skill to do that. Now, this book here, I'm not interested in books. Apart from, ones that give me health. Now, I'm going to pinch all this stuff. I think I deserve that. I may have took too many there. So we may have to... I don't need wool pelt. And I don't need a plate either. So that's going to go as well. Ah, and now we found an agreeable bed. Well, I don't know about you, but that was a long, hard day. Whew. It's tough. It's tough, I must admit it is tough. And even though I turned the level down, it's still tough. It's what this game is like. So I'm going to have a good kip. And maybe we'll do another adventure of Gimli in survival mode. So let's see, what time should I get up in the morning? I'm going to have a lion. Stuff it. Sorry about the language there, Right, now of course I can level up. Now I'm thinking a good way to go might be, now it's difficult now, stamina is see would come in very handy because my weapon uses a lot of stamina. So I'm going to go with stamina and I'm immediately, although maybe not. I think really we should be doing this. Because I am a gigantic dwarf. And needs all the help he can get. Now there's a lovely chest here that needs opening. And I think I deserve this. I already know that. I could sell it. So that's my reward. I think I earned that. I don't want to sack a flower. But I could, I could take that somewhere and cook something. They're all empty apparently. Well, I found a nice place where I can kip, so I might remember this place. Now, that doesn't mean to say that somebody might not come back here, so I'm going to place a marker here. I said, I can't even place a marker. See the restrictions on this? What is that there? Potion of the Defender sounds good. I like that. Much as I would love a tankard. What's in there? Now I'm going to go for the huge one. Hang on. Oh, that's 50. Yeah, I'm going to go for the huge, and I'm going to wear that. Well, when I say wear, I mean. So now I should be able to carry more. There we go. Now this is not a normal thing that's in this, but maybe the hood might come in handy. What's that there? Another hood. None of them are really any better than what I've got, you notice. So I kind of don't understand this this system. Maybe hoods don't really do a lot. Nice wool belt there. So I think I deserve that. Just gonna see if there's anything while there's daylight. If there's any more stuff lying around. Oh, of course there is. Now I'm a small person. It's a bit hard for me to reach this stuff, so I may have to try and jump up here. I'm only a small dwarf after all. I'll prove it to you. Look. So even jumping up there, which only normal man would be able to jump up there. So what I might have to do is jump and then try and grab it as I jump. Now it's difficult thing to do, but I managed it there. That's because very, 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 very clever. I may not be the brightest spark in the world, but I can work things out eventually, like how to not die. My goodness, I've got a torch. Thank goodness for that. And this, what do you mean I cannot equip this item? I think it meant the other thing. So I'm going to favourite that. There we are. I think it was on about the other thing. And I'll have a good look around here. See if there's any more food. Make sure there's no loot hiding around. But yeah, if I had... I'd give a penny for every... There's something up here. Hang on. Could be more potions and things up here. I think I've already looked at this. Oh, hang on. I haven't looked in there. There's could be some carrots. Oh, yes. More stamina potions here. Now I can start and take all these now. These are going to be stamina potions, this wine. Although it makes my stuff, you know, refill. There was a flute there. Why would I want a flute? Not interested in flutes. That's the kind of thing a dwarf would have. Mine has a lot of sack here and there. Full of flour, obvious. I'm going to keep doing, I'm going to keep doing these meals forever and ever, oh man. Right, is this the way out? That is the way out. Is there another way out? Let's have a look at, let's see if there's, I like to look at maps sometimes. I may not be the brightest spark in the universe. Now looks like there could be another way there. So I'm going to investigate that area. Now of course this is kind of some kind of trap, so you walk into that and it aggravates. Ow! Man, that smarted a bit there. Activate. Things may come tumbling down. Flames may roll. It did. That might have been because of that stupid thing I walked into. Well, I thought it was safe now to walk into it. Obviously it wasn't. Oh, there's a different entrance, a different way in here. Although I may have come in that way. And that is the ugliest looking orc I've ever seen, and I don't really like those very much. Oh, there's yet more purses. Right, great. Oh, I see. Well, obviously somebody had a nasty mishap there, which is fortuitous for a dwarf. No, not that bit there. I just want this bit here. A little bit... No, obviously you fell down there and... Obviously this is a bit tricky, isn't it? Oh, I kind of got hurt there. Let me save this before I die. I didn't realise it was that sharp. Can I reach that bag? Yes, I can. I got to apparently just go slow. No, hang on. There's another one there. Now, I'm going to try and take a bit of care here. I don't want to get stabbed again. Is it possible for me to lean over there? Oh, hang on, it flicked in the view there. Flicked in the view. That's it. So if you want to take the risk of, you know, getting caught by these poor old chap, probably never knew what I am. Hard luck, mate. I don't know about you, but I'm going back out. I'm not going to try and climb up there and risk falling on those spikes. Well, I was going to leave just now. Well, I am going to leave now. I'm going to have one more little kip. Oh, this damn mammoth. They obviously like mammoths here, don't they? Where was that bed I saw? There it is. I'm going to have another little kip. And I think that will do for today. I'm going to put my torch away. And have another little sleep. Can I have another little sleep? Yeah, just for an hour. I think I deserve that. And then I'm feeling rested. What about my food? I may have to have more food, so I'm going to have a little, just a little bit of food, not much. Probably too much that. I'll have a few carrots. Probably won't do a lot on a leek. That might be enough. Just, well, I think that will do here, but We'll do a bit more of this in survival mode, and I hope you'll join me on my journey, and maybe we'll find that young Legolas before we go. And I shall see you all next time. My friend said you should have a little chat at the end, but I'm not interested in talking today. I know you're generally quite a talkative Gimli, but I don't feel very talkative today. I've been through a lot, and I'm going to save myself here. I think I'm allowed to save myself, am I? I think I am, yeah. And I'll see you all next time. Thank you for watching. And yeah, if you've got any tips on where Legolas might be, let me know. And I'll see you all next time. Cheerio then. And maybe I'll see you later at some point. Bye for now. Alright. Well, goodbye then. I'll take the torch out then. Maybe you'll go then. I'll hide myself in the corner then. Right, go. You can go now. I'm not interested anymore. I want to leave. Right, God. Finally they're leaving, I think. I think finally they're leaving. Crikey. Things you've got to do to make people leave.